What's up, everybody? Well, we certainly know the price of Tesla isn't up today, and the price of Bitcoin isn't up today. And really, when we look at the market overall, almost everything is falling today. And I know a lot of people out there might be concerned and might be worried that the market is crashing and things are going to come tumbling down. But look, I'm here to say that that's not the case. 2 days doesn't make a market crash. And yes, we can experience some pullbacks along the way, but don't panic just yet. So in this video, let's talk a little bit about why the price of Tesla is falling and why the price of Bitcoin is falling. And really, I found an interesting article out there by CNBC that says the price of Tesla is now directly linked to the price of Bitcoin. So are we going to see, like, every time that the price of Bitcoin falls, the price of Tesla is going to fall as well? That's what they're claiming, so let's talk about it in this video. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. We're going to grow our portfolios together, and we're just going to grow together. Now, if you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to click that like button. If the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, become a bro, and let's grow together. All right, now this article by CNBC says that the price of Tesla is now directly linked to the price of Bitcoin because over the last month or so, Elon Musk has come out and he's tweeted a lot about the price of different cryptocurrencies. We know he's talked about Bitcoin, we know he's talked about Ethereum, and we definitely know he's been talking about Dogecoin, right? If you've watched any of the videos on this channel, we know he's a big backer and supporter of Dogecoin, and really we saw a lot of price increase just based on his tweets alone. So what's going on here? We've got analysts now that are coming out and saying that Street, not Wall Street, but Street, like Main Street, you and I, retail investors, we now see Tesla is being directly linked to Bitcoin based on Elon Musk's tweets. So now anytime that Bitcoin goes up, the price of Tesla is going to go up. Anytime that Bitcoin goes down, the price of Tesla is going to go down. And it's kind of crazy to think. And let's talk about why that's crazy to think. Yes, Elon Musk is a huge proponent of cryptocurrencies, things like Bitcoin, things like Dogecoin. But when we're talking about Tesla, okay, yes, Elon Musk owns Tesla, but this is an S&P 500 company with a $650 billion market cap, and they announced that they bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Now, right off the bat, anytime somebody's going to tell you that one price is directly pegged to another because somebody bought $1 billion worth when the company's worth $600 billion worth, 1/600th of the entire size of the company, be a little skeptical of that, okay? I know that Musk tweets a lot about Bitcoin, he tweets a lot about cryptocurrencies, but if somebody's going to say there's a direct correlation between the two prices, based on the fact that that company, which is a $650 billion company, and they own $1 billion worth of the coin, be skeptical is all I'm going to say, okay? I don't think the price of Tesla is going to be directly correlated to the price of Bitcoin. Yes, there are some similarities. Yes, we've seen 2 days where the price of Bitcoin has fallen and the price of Tesla has fallen, and 2 days don't make a trend, all right? Just like 2 things in a row aren't going to make a pattern, 2 days aren't going to make a trend. And we can see the two prices go in opposite directions. They're not going to be directly correlated based on the fact that they own $1 billion when it's a $650 billion company. So with that being said, let's take a look at why they're saying that the price of Bitcoin is falling. Because if there's a direct correlation, now if we're invested in Tesla, every time we want to know what the price of Tesla is going to do, we should have to look to the price of Bitcoin, right? So let's take a look at why Bitcoin's falling. I know a lot of people out there are really concerned about crypto right now. And look, we know that Bitcoin is the main runner. Bitcoin is the face of cryptocurrency, just like Elon's the face of Tesla and everything else you can come up with out there. Bitcoin is the face of cryptocurrency, And, you can go to your mom right now and say, oh, I bought some crypto. And she's going to say, what? But you can say, I bought some Bitcoin, and she's going to know what you're talking about, right? It's like Google. Well, I don't know what to look for on the internet. Google it, right? It's just something you say. Now, Bitcoin is synonymous with cryptocurrency. When Bitcoin falls, there is a direct correlation between all of the other coins out there, all of the altcoins, right? When Bitcoin falls, the other cryptos are going to have a hard day. Now, it's not to say that every single one of them is going to fall and they're going to fall the same percentage, but you can see a direct correlation between the movement of Bitcoin and the movement of all the other altcoins out there. So let's take a look at this article here by CNBC and say why they're saying the price of Bitcoin's falling. So it says, Bitcoin's price descended further on Tuesday after U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen issued a warning about the cryptocurrency. Okay, right. We've got a warning from Janet Yellen. What is she saying? On Monday, Yellen called Bitcoin an extremely inefficient way of conducting transactions. Well, we kind of know that it's an extremely inefficient way of conducting transactions. The transaction costs are super high. The coin is so expensive right now, and transactions are slow. But really, what's the alternative that she's wanting you to use? Cash? I mean, try carrying a bunch of cash anywhere these days. You can't go... If you're going to go buy a car, if you want to talk about inefficiency, if Tesla's going to accept Bitcoin for a Tesla, you can go buy a car with a Bitcoin, right? You expect to walk into the car dealership with $40,000, $50,000 in your purse and go buy a car? No, you can't do that. You're going to carry a briefcase with $50,000 around? No, you can't do that. So cash is limited too. It's not as efficient as a lot of people think. And if you're going to go buy a house, you want to pay for it in cash, right? Well, that's a wire transfer. You don't go set a suitcase or a duffel bag full of $300,000 on the table and slide it across the table to the guy you're buying the house from. It doesn't work. So, okay, yeah, she's saying it's extremely inefficient. Well, so is cash, right? And she warned about it's an extremely inefficient way of conducting transactions and warned about the use in illicit activity. Okay, Yellen. Let's talk about what is probably the most used currency in illicit activity. I'm sure that the US dollar has never been used in any illicit activity before, right? Okay. And she also sounded the alarm about Bitcoin's impact on the environment. The token's wild surge has reminded some critics of the sheer level of electricity required to produce new coins. All right, now I will agree. It is very expensive to produce these Bitcoins. It's very expensive to mine Bitcoin. And the electricity used in cryptocurrency mining in general is a high amount of electricity. But look, when we're talking about feeding and funding an entire currency, you have to expect that there's going to be costs associated with it. Blockchain is really providing a technology that has never been provided before in history. So we're really starting to see the birth of this industry. I'm absolutely in love with it, with what it can do, and really how it's going to transform the future. So guys, these are a couple reasons why we see the price of Bitcoin falling today. Yellen had her warnings. She's issued the warnings out there, those three that I just talked about. And now analysts are starting to say that because Bitcoin is falling, now Bitcoin's falling because of what Yellen said, and then Tesla is falling because of what Bitcoin did. Now, take this with a grain of salt because I don't necessarily think that Bitcoin and Tesla are directly correlated, but I do believe that other cryptocurrencies and the movement in them are tied to the movement in Bitcoin. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this is the end? Is the market crashing right now? Like, should we sell, get out of all our positions and just move on like everybody's out there saying? Is the market falling and we're going to go and crash and burn? I don't think so, but let us know what you guys think in the comments below. If you own Tesla, if you own some Bitcoin or any other crypto for that matter, let us know down there kind of how well your investments have been doing over the long term. If you're nervous about the short term, start a conversation. We're here to build each other up. We're here to grow together. And the goal for 2021 is to grow our portfolios. Now, guys, if you liked content on this channel, please don't forget to click that like button. If the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, become a bro, and let's grow together. And look, if you're brand new to investing or you're thinking about trading brokerages, there's a link in the description below for Webull. It's super simple to sign up, and it's very easy to, buy, sell, and trade not only stocks on there, but cryptos as well. So if you're interested in doing that, check out that link. And until the next time, guys, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.